Alright, welcome LEGO fans to another amazingly exciting episode here on BilboBrick09's Builds. And this is the second episode of this series to be in HD, so that's exciting enough. But if that isn't exciting enough for you, well, it's our first ever LEGO Indiana Jones set. So I'm really excited about this. I've had it for a long time, but all my Indiana Jones sets have fallen into ruin. This is the first one I brought back. Hopefully I'll be able to bring at least some more, a couple more back over the summer, but we'll have to see. This, of course, was the easiest because it was the smallest. It's also, in my opinion, one of the coolest. You get a few play features, you get a couple of motorcycles, and of course, you get Sean Connery in LEGO form. So, that's cool. And Harrison Ford, too. And a random German guy. So, before I reviewed it, I figured I would do a BilboBrick09's Builds episode of it, in HD of course, and the review will be with our good friends Andrew19, Andrew30, and Fanor2, who are both big LEGO Indiana Jones fans, just the same as I. I mean, they like Indiana Jones, but they don't like Star Wars. They're both made by the same guy. They're both action-adventure. I don't get it. Maybe you guys can talk some sense into them. Put some comments in the Andrew19, Andrew30's channel, and Fanor2 if he ever makes it. I'm starting to doubt that, though. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started building. As you can see, the instruction booklet is falling apart, but this is one of the oldest sets I have, and this is before I really started taking care of my LEGO stuff. So, at least it's not ripped and completely shredded, right? At least it's still readable. So we start out by building everybody's favorite archaeologist, adventurer, hero, Indiana Jones himself, who doesn't come with his whip, at least on his person, but he does. You do get his whip in the set. You just put it on the motorbike, so don't worry. You still get his famous whip in the set, and then of course you get this famous pack that comes with Indiana Jones every single time. At least I think, except for like when he's in his business suit in the Shanghai Escape set, which I do have, but once again it's falling apart. Something like that. Go ahead and put his legs on. And of course we'll take a look at these minifigures in much better detail in the actual review when we can get two more opinions as well. And he comes with a pistol. Next we build Henry Jones, better known as Sean Connery. Find his torso, that is. There it is. Awesome head. I'll talk about that more in the review. I know it sounds creepy, but it's true. That's one of my favorite LEGO minifigure heads ever. Talk about that more in the review. Just because you watch this doesn't mean that you don't watch the review. That's simply not true. Right, Sonny? It's your way of saying, yeah, you better watch it. And once again, this set is a bit altered just because I couldn't find every single piece. I think all the pieces are here, it's just that some of them aren't the same color. As in this case, the helmet should be black. Couldn't find it, so it's brown in this case. Definitely looks better when it's black, at least for a Nazi, but it still gets the job done. And he also comes with a pistol. So there's our three minifigures, father and son, hunted by a Nazi. So we'll go ahead and start out by building some of the very small things that you get, including a red flag, and two boxes, which the motorcycles can crash into and cause all kinds of mayhem with. Next we'll build the Nazis motorcycle. There's no difference between the two motorcycles except that the one comes with a... what's that thing called? The extra side, I think it's a side carriage. And the Nazis does not. So that's 2 pieces so far, and then it's just the wheels, 2 pieces each, snap in here like that. One more wheel for this one, and we'll move on to the Joneses motorcycle. Actually, it does tell us to put the Nazi German in here, who's only holding on with one hand so that he can shoot them with his other hand. And his leg just fell off. What's up with that? Legos aren't supposed to do that. He's not as young as he used to be. Alright, then the other motorbike, built exactly the same way. Just required a bit of snapping. Wheels once again. We'll get in there. Oh, wrong wheel rim. There's a different kind of wheel for the side carriage. So this set is basically just a bunch of mini builds. I kind of like that sometimes. Build so many big structures, it's nice to have a bunch of little small things to build every once in a while. And since this is an action scene, I like that. It'd be kind of boring if you just got the 2 motorcycles and it's got a bush or something. Now this Technic rod goes through here, and that'll be used to connect it to the actual motorcycle here in a few minutes. The wheel rim. Some bricks. Then a clip piece so you can attach his whip. I'll go here with this other brick. Jumper plate on top, that's for a pack that you get, another kind of pack. Not the shoulder pack, but, well, you'll see. This one right here. See these a lot in Indiana Jones and Star Wars. This cool looking piece. Go ahead and attach his whip. Because what would a Lego Indiana Jones set be without his famous whip? And we only put on one wheel, just to keep it balanced. But of course most of the momentum is coming from the actual motorbike. That goes here. You could attach another one if you wanted to. Oh, never mind, you couldn't because the Technic rod is in there. Now, to finish it, we just slide the Technic rod into the motorcycle. Right there. The whip wants to get tangled up in there. And there you have their motorbike. It does tell you to go and put the minifigures in, so we'll do that and move on to the last mini build. which is a checkpoint station. I'm guessing it's a place where you can, well, they want to make sure that you're not a non-Nazi, I suppose. Maybe you can stop for food and gas. Stuff like that. And by the way, this is another modification. This is supposed to be a light gray color, but this piece is rare enough as it is, so it's in beige, and I actually think it looks better. You can see what you think. Because, I mean, almost the entire rest of the... oh, I built that wrong, hang on. Of the checkpoint station is in this beige color, so I think it makes more sense. Three of these pieces together. And this window-like piece, except there's no pane this time. P-A-N-E, by the way. And the roof. These pieces were rare to find, I'll tell you that. These are quite rare. These may be the only two I own, and I searched through my bin of doom for a very long time before I found those. I almost had to put light green in there as a temporary replacement until I could order the parts. But luckily I found these because light green would not look good in this set. The last part of this, we all know what these are. Those big bars that come down when you don't pay for your parking garage fees. I don't know the proper term. It's a big bar, that's all I know. White and red tiles, so it will stand out. This one comes down for some reason. And that snaps in right there, pretty loosely. That's for a play feature, obviously, which you'll get to see in action in the review. And that is it. Except for the parts list and advertisements, including one for this set, which doesn't make any sense. I do have this one from Raiders of the Lost Ark, and this one from Raiders of the Lost Ark, both of which have fallen apart. And then, oh, this was a set that I wanted. I really, really, really wanted this set. Unfortunately, I never got my hands on it, though, and now it's like $300. But it was a pretty awesome set. Got an airplane, you got a temple with all kinds of decorations and functions and all kinds of cool stuff. But unfortunately I never got that one, which is a real shame. But even if we get a bunch of viewers and a bunch of money, I can do some betting on eBay and maybe get that one. Or I could just pay full price on Amazon, which I think there it's more like $500, but anyway. For now, there's this set, which some people are selling for $50, so that's not shabby if I ever decide to sell this, which at the moment I would never do because this is such an awesome set. So make sure you check out the actual view. Once again, that'll be with Theanor and Andrew, so if that's not awesome enough, you'll get to see all the functions, see all the minifigures in greater detail, and we'll demonstrate how motorcycles can crash through boxes, checkpoints, and flags. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and lots more awesome stuff is coming to the channel this summer. So stay tuned. And random Gandalf the White.